Hey, Jack. All right. You got this stuff?
Yeah, all cleaned and oiled.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's get it on.
Who are these guys?
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
Live from Springfield, Missouri, the one, the only, Mud Green. One and all.
Excuse me. Can I get a cup of coffee?
Well,
Black. Can't you see we talking?
It's-
White.
it's Thursday, July 20th. Preview night for the San Diego Comic-Con. You know, I got to say that I think the one thing that has really helped us to get to where we are today, that has helped being a geek or a nerd become even popular to a certain extent, has been San Diego Comic-Con. You cannot believe how many people actually know that name or know that brand. In fact, a lot of non-nerds, use San Diego Comic-Con as sort of like the overall blanket name for everything. I mean, that's really how Comic-Con made it into the lexicon of terms used by all non-nerds and geeks. And these last few years haven't really been the best overall as far as the entertainment sphere has gone. And it looks like time has kind of sort of caught up to the San Diego Comic-Con itself. Or has it? But before we get to all that, first of all, let me introduce the two gentlemen that make it possible for me to do what I do. Big Man John and Martine.
Sorry,
Good
I was
morning.
looking at all these San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Funko Pops.
I tell you, 14 years ago, if I remember correctly, it's 14 years ago, 2 days ago now, the film The Dark Knight opened. That was also the year, I think the first year, that G4 decided to broadcast from San Diego. And I think that first time they did it for all 3 days. All of their commentators, all their on-screen personalities descended upon San Diego and literally just did a bang-up job from reporting from all the different areas that they had. I mean, they covered it like pretty much like covering a political convention, which to me is the only way to cover an event like this. You could tell that things financially weren't going well for G4 when they started pulling back the amount of coverage. But that year was the year that the head of Warner Brothers was there, interviewed by G4. They had, they had several items from the movie, and the marketing department did this whole kind of they had a kind of like a massive thing to get people to basically do a scavenger hunt, not only around the convention but around parts of San Diego, which would have led them eventually, I think, to a particular place where they would see all this stuff related to the movie. Of course, they didn't really need it because the movie was a massive hit. So much so that Robert Downey Jr. had to say something kind of off to try to rile the fans a little bit because, Dark Knight was kicking Iron Man's ass. Although, as I said back then, I noticed that he was willing to say stuff about the film, but he made sure to not say anything about the director, Christopher Nolan. And personally, I believe that since that time, he had been planning on trying to make a movie with the man, and has finally gotten around to doing it with Oppenheimer.
Yeah,
which he announced was probably the best movie he's ever been in. Is his words, RDJ. The man that'll just say anything to get coverage, but he's good at it. He and Ryan Reynolds have that thing about what they do, where they're very good at dealing with the media. How are you guys, though?
I'm good. I
Oh,
don't know how
cool.
Martine is.
Oh, I'm doing well. A little headache, but nothing that this show cannot cure.
I
Oh man,
understand.
the pictures you sent about the Comic Con. Oh,
Yeah, and remember, it hadn't officially started. Preview night really is just that. It's usually, for those of us that have actually worked conventions, you still need time to bring in all of your dealers in your dealer's room and set everything up. This is last looks. This is the final run through before everything is officially open to the customers. And eventually it just became this thing where you had dealers that were ending up making deals amongst themselves because they would spot things in the dealer's room that they liked. So they'd trade things. It'd be your only opportunity to actually do that with the customers. And that became a thing. It got to the point where even the people working the convention would find out and show up and try to be a part of deals and get some massive discounts and whatever they can get. But then they started selling tickets to it, and boom, I'm telling you. So it's now really today is the unofficial start of San Diego Comic-Con. This is, as I said before, this is really big for anyone that is a geek or a nerd. And while things may not be looking the best right now, as far as the entertainment industry goes and Hollywood, that isn't going to stop anyone or the people behind this particular event from doing what they do. Hollywood's pretty much pulled out of this year's event. Disney's not coming. Looks like Paramount's not coming. Warner Brothers isn't coming. And that's fine, because when San Diego Comic-Con first started, they weren't really interested in being there in the first place. So I'm trying to figure out how all of this is a bad thing. Do you gentlemen see this as any kind of a bad thing? Am I missing something here, or
No. I don't. Well, the thing is, Comic-Cons where recently you get they release the latest trailers and you get stuff from the actors and stuff, and that's always a big deal, and it's a big deal to drive interest in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not going to have that this year because of the strike.
Okay, yeah. Right, and yeah, it's always been a big thing for driving interest towards different movies or television shows,
Yeah.
especially for those particular shows that may not be getting a lot of attention and coverage. Let me just tell you, I really could care less what the ratings of a particular show are, but one of the best shows ever in the history of San Diego Comic Con that has always treated their fans fantastic was Community. It was embraced by all of its fans. And the year that they had that contest where you could design t shirts that many of the cast would then wear in episodes of the show that were created by fans, wow.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, and again, that was also one of the other things as to the reason why Community was a much better geek nerd show than the Big Bang Theory, because all of their stuff, was pretty much stuff that you could just buy off the rack. But with Community, they were getting special T-shirts that were created by fans. And I think the Troy and Abed shirt, I think my favorite out of all the ones was the Troy and Abed shirt that was created that was done in the style of Calvin and Hobbes. That was a neat shirt,
Yeah.
So have either one of you guys ever been to San Diego, or has anybody really in our chat been to San Diego Comic Con? Because we have a lot of people here today. Wow. Okay. Wow. Hello, Zax. Wow. Okay. Let's see. We have Read by Nature, D. Bud Martin, Dad Man Walking, 55. Hey. Yeah. Look at everybody. This is great. Wow. Anyway, yeah, this is a fantastic event, and it has really been at the forefront pretty much since the beginning of the domination of geeks and nerds into popular entertainment. It started about 2000. When I heard what they had done with the cast of X-Men, Fox decided to bring the entire cast to San Diego. And if you remember what the poster looked like that they put out, they had everybody got a copy of that poster, everybody that attended, and they had the entire cast set up to sign all those posters. You just went down the line and got a signature from every single member of the cast. And that really was the more modern kickoff to a lot of what has happened since then. I just think that it's outrageous to think that this entire event should probably just fold up and disappear because the entertainment industry isn't going to be there en masse this year. As John was saying before the show, I mean, this is definitely a good year for comic book professionals, and in my opinion, comic book independents.
Yeah.
And those people who have particular, who have projects that may not be big studio projects. There's nothing stopping you from at least coming. Now, you can't really. I've heard different things when it comes to actors participating in events like this. But my thought on it is that I don't think any actors will be showing up this year.
No, because it's strike.
But that's what I mean. That's what I was saying, John. I've heard different things about that. I've heard that you can't do this because it interferes or it's some sort of thing against. But I've also heard other people say, oh, no, it doesn't. You can still do it. You're just not allowed to do, depends on who you ask, and it's so weird right now. But I
Yeah.
wouldn't expect. You don't really need the actors, though. I know this sounds kind of controversial to say. This is a good year for all you producers out there to show up and sell what you have directly to the fans. That's the long and short of it. You spend your time selling this to the money people. But a lot of you producers out there don't spend any time talking to the fans. You figure that's what you have the actors there for. You use them as a buffer not to say anything. This would be a great year to actually just show up and start talking up your projects. And for all of you out there that actually have, say, television projects that either hasn't gotten a lot of attention up to this point, this is an excellent year to come in and just, try to sell these fans on what you're doing. Kevin Feige has no reason not to come.
Are
Well,
you sure about that? I
Yeah.
don't think he has very much public endorsement.
Yeah, but if
I
you're
mean-
going to run it, if you truly are the fan that you say that you are, the way that he has made himself out to be, he shouldn't be running away from the fans. He should be embracing it and showing up. Are you gonna basically take a couple of questions that you may not want to take? Sure, but that's all a part of it. As long as you're not mean, and let me just say this: I think for the most part, people can be on their best behavior. I just think that you should give them an opportunity to at least say what they have to say, and you should talk to them. Oh, it's memes of destruction. Hey, memes.
Hey, memes. Yeah, well, the thing is, though, they won't get questions that are bad because all the questions will be curated.
Oh, you can always circumvent that. The thing that I see most probable is Kevin Smith in his panel in an empty room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know that I wouldn't go to his panel.
I think this would be the year for Kevin's boss at Netflix to show up with him. That's what I think. I think he should show up and start answering some questions from the fans. The thing is, he's not going to do that. Oh, memes. Let me just say this, my man. It's a good thing you're here. Because in case you are one of the few people living under a rock or you haven't been paying attention to social media, we recently celebrated the birthday of J. Michael Straczynski, who then the next day had some information that all fans would want to hear. I think it's safe to say that what he had to say was something that a lot of fans of a particular property that he's known for was really wanting to hear for a long, long time. And what it was is the fact that they are going to be releasing the entire Babylon 5 series.
Not the movies.
Yeah. It's the entire series will be released on I think it's later on this fall.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's the entire series, 4K, widescreen.
It's 4K. No. It's 1080.
Oh, 1080. Okay.
4:3.
Okay. 1080 4:3. I think it's basically the way that it appears on the streaming.
Well,
And
yes. Maybe yes, original for free. I remember
Mhm.
the tweet.
So here's your opportunity of getting it on Blu-ray. Now, I don't
Yeah.
think it's going to include any of the commentary or special features.
Yeah.
It's just going to be all the episodes along with the original pilot. But none of the movies and no Crusade. And my thought on it is this really is the ultimate opportunity for all Babylon 5 fans and all those who have either become fans or are at least a little curious as to what Babylon 5 is to check it out and buy your own copy. Mainly because, one, Warner Brothers needs the money, but two, it'll help with any future Babylon 5 type projects that might be on the horizon. Like, well, I don't know, a certain animated feature.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a question
Okay.
from Wolverine 626. If the Babylon 5 movies aren't included, is it really complete?
Yes. And I'll tell you why. The original idea of Babylon 5 was the series itself. The movies were done because TNT, which had gotten the rights to Babylon 5 and were responsible for helping get the 5th season of the show made, wanted to, this was their way of trying to get some money out of it. Because realistically, all the fans really needed was a 5th season. They had already done 4 seasons. And J. Michael Straczynski wasn't interested in trying to manufacture another 3 to 4 to 5 seasons of the show. He was trying to do exactly what he said he would do, which is a 5-season show. So then how do you basically get more money out of the whole thing? You create movies. Made for television movies is what they did. But that's a separate contract with TNT. So they're going to have to negotiate all of that along with Babylon 5 Crusade. So, any more questions? Anybody?
Oh, to the moment, no.
Okay.
But
go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry. I think it's just fan mentality here. If Warner, being as pressed as they are for money,
Mm-hmm.
they should do more than one release. I mean, yes, release the 4:3 version and then release the widescreen version, because I know that yes, you want to see the original movie, but format, but there's that thing that time to time when you look at your black bars and you see, I want the full picture in the screen. And I think, well, I know I would buy both sets.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? Do they have the material, the footage for widescreen? That's the question.
Yes.
Well, J. Michael Straczynski's, again, he is a smart man. Okay, they've got it. They've got the material. They just need to put it out there, but it costs money to do it. And I think he said in his press release about this, he actually had nothing to do with this at all. This is Warner Brothers on their own who informed him that they were doing this, and he relayed the information to all the fans. Because I think if JMS had been involved with it, you would have at least gotten the commentary and special features material added to this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's something else. That's something else that makes it incomplete.
Well,
What
but
is?
again, it's money. It takes money to do this, and they're hoping to make some money. But the again, this is one of two things. Okay, the other thing being the animated film,
Oh,
which is The Road Home. Now, here's the thing: J. Michael Straczynski will be at San Diego. He's going to be there
oh,
to show Babylon 5 The Road Home. So if you're one of those lucky people that is interested in seeing a brand new animated film voiced by all of the original, still living, remaining members of the cast, this is your opportunity to see it with JMS right there with you. And I think they're going to have 2 screenings of this. They just added a second screening that I learned about earlier this week. It'll be on Sunday, 3:30 in room 6DE for those who can't make it to the debut screening on Saturday night. Okay. So they're going to have 2 showings of this. And I think both showings will be with JMS, who will be there to answer questions. So, again, this is JMS showing everyone how to do this. He's been doing it since Babylon 5 was on the air. He loves communicating with the fans. And if more producers, creators, and others would get their heads out of their backsides and just go talk to the fans directly, I think a lot of stuff could get worked out really quick. I'm looking at you, Alex Kurtzman, who's a scared little girl.
any news about the possible new show of Babylon 5?
Well, that's the thing. I think fans will be asking JMS in person. As of right now, everything's been put on hold. Now, 3 important things. The aforementioned animated film is one. The entire series on Blu-ray is another. I think if fans can show up the right way and show how much they really want this by buying all this new material, I think that would go a long, long way to making sure that we might get a brand new series. Of course, I'm not JMS. I have not been in the room to help negotiate. But, if Warner Brothers could sell quite a few copies of all this material, I think they would be really interested in doing a new series. So I guess it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yes, Wolverine 626. But it's not a guarantee. Again, you got to look at it that it would not look good for the strike to end and for the Babylon 5 series to come out and nobody buy any copies of it, or nobody buys any copies of the movie, the animated film. Hello, Good morning, Dragon Roos. This is actually the second time fans have third time really, fans have had it in their hands to be able to do something to keep Babylon 5 alive. Okay? 2 strikes already from the past. One was Babylon 5 Crusade. And the other one was the big one, was Babylon 5 The Lost Tales. That was
Mhm.
actually the last original thing that they did. And that was really meant to be kind of like an opportunity of being able to present stories from the Babylon 5 universe, but that it wouldn't be necessary to have all the actors on the screen. You could do individualized stories taken from anywhere within the Babylon 5 universe, even a few stories, as proven by some of the movies that they made that took place in the past, even pre started the show. And fans didn't really respond to that for whatever reason. And thus you've had nothing for a long, long time. So now we have an opportunity. If you are a fan of this show, you got to realize that the movie, the animated movie, and the release of all the episodes really is an opportunity to get more Babylon 5.
Yeah.
So if nothing else, you can't say or blame it on anyone else if this goes the wrong way. You're getting your opportunity right now. So pull out the checkbook, pull out your credit card, debit card, do whatever you got to do, buy whatever you need to buy. But my only other suggestion is make sure you get on social media, Twitter, whatever you need to, and make sure you include JMS and Warner Brothers both in on this. Warner Home Video, I think, and just let them know. Show them that you take a picture of what you purchased, or create your own little mini video or something. Just letting them know, telling them thank you for doing it and how much you love it and how much of a fan you are, and trust me, that goes a long, long way. Because really, I don't think there are going to really be that many opportunities outside of this. So, what do you guys think?
Yeah, that's this is the time for fans to actually step up.
Yep. Yeah.
I think
Let's see. Oh,
both of you are absolutely right. We need to start mobilizing people and put some fire on this thing.
See, Joe Atmos. Oh, first it's Wolverine 626. I just wish Babylon 5 got the Star Trek remastering treatment. You know what? Yeah, I agree with you, but this is what we're getting. Warner Brothers, look, I will say this. Both Warner Brothers and Disney have had some bad financial trouble, but only Warner Brothers this year made it into the black.
Well,
Not by much.
I thought just their streaming services made it in the black.
Out of the $7 billion that they owed, they are good. They are good.
Okay.
It's they are in the black, but not by much. Disney, on the other hand, is really bad off. They still haven't made it into the black, and that's the reason why Iger's talking about selling off a few properties like ABC and a few other things. So
that still won't get them the money that they're behind.
Well, it depends on what they include with it. ABC, if you include a lot of the sports covered stuff and other things, they could probably get a lot of what they need. At this point, I'm thinking ABC could give them at least $8 billion, give or take. They need $9 billion is really what it comes down to for Disney. They got to have $9 billion before this January.
Oh, they'll need more than that because it's supposed to be valued at what the current value of the
true, but
thing
you
is.
can,
so they'll
you can need you can get away with paying a minimum of $9 billion. I know what you're saying, John.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, base minimum is $9 billion.
Yeah.
But that's, again, I know it's kind of, that deal is like, wow, that's pretty strict. That's the deal that Bob Iger agreed to before Bob Chapek even took over his job when Iger first left.
Yep. This is
all still Iger's mess. Let's see. Joe's Atmosphere says, looks good for independent creators. Hail Iron Age. Yes. This is a good weekend for independent creators.
Eric July's going to be at Comic-Con. He's got a table.
See, I'm telling you, this is the time. If you're someone that's been trying to get some coverage for what you've been doing, you have a project that you're really passionate about, this is your year.
Well, the problem is they would have needed to have already bought their tables, like last year.
Oh yeah. No, what I mean is, for those that already planned it out, you've got your tables. But look, I'm not saying that you shouldn't go. What I'm saying is that let's just say you don't have a table, but you have a project. This is what has happened in past years at San Diego Comic-Con. Like I said, 14 years ago, you had people treating it like the Cannes Film Festival. You had filmmakers and others just walking around, handing out leaflets and other things. Nobody can stop you from doing that, from talking to fans or going to panels or whatever. You can do that. But really need to make a big show of it. And you need to make sure people remember who you are. Don't do anything illegal, but and definitely don't hurt anybody else. But this is the year. If you're someone that has been working your backside off on a particular project, or you've been working on a television show that hasn't been getting a lot of coverage, Secret Invasion, this would be a great year to go and just talk directly to the fans.
Well, there's a reason why Secret Invasion hasn't got a lot of coverage.
Because it's a secret.
John, I'm with you, man. You and me are simpatico. But again, if this is going to allow someone like, say, Kevin Feige to just walk amongst the fans again so he can soak up all that nerd energy and realize, he's been going the wrong direction. Hey, let's not dissuade him from doing that. Wolverine 626. Would Comcast really let Disney buy out their Hulu share for the base $9 billion? They did con Disney in buying Fox Studios for an extra $20 billion or so. After all, hey, look, Wolverine, I'm down with you. Comcast is going to do whatever they can do to basically make Disney look bad and spend more money. I'm just saying, though, legally, they can at least $9 billion is what they need. That's the minimum. I'm not saying that's all that they need, but that is the minimum they need to scrape together, and then work out a deal for the rest. I just think that in the end, I mean, Comcast wants to get rid of this. They got no room for it. Disney already owns the majority of it. I mean, this is the last third of it.
Yeah.
And so it's not like Comcast can turn around and just destroy it or whatever. I mean, it's easy money. The mouse is going to pay out one way or another. They're going to get their money. So,
Well, Comcast can pull all their property off of it.
oh, of course, yes. Let's see.
Oh,
Shinatsky. Oh,
yes.
well,
That was I want to point out.
okay.
We have uh, uh, we have 3 points of view about this matter. We
Oh,
have
okay. Let's see.
Shinatsky saying that he doesn't want a Babylon 5 reboot. Want a series in the same world, maybe. Yes, I could roll with that.
Yeah,
But
well,
my
JMS has
point,
already done the work. He's
yeah,
already done. Yeah.
my point of view is, hey, man, I could live with a remake, but exactly shot by shot, line by line, or call me crazy, but I would digitally remake everything. I just will keep the actors.
Mhm.
Well, what I
And
want, I want a
wait, okay. Oh,
uh,
let me show this because this is the other point of view that I was referring to. Adiga Outlaw says, whatever kid says about B5 is what I agree with. And that's it.
You know what? Checks in the mail for you, Digga. Checks in the mail, man.
I don't want a line by line remake. What I want is a remaster with redone special effects and the AI enhanced visuals. You know, to
Okay.
crisp it up and make it full widescreen 4K.
Yeah.
That's what I want. I
I'm
don't
sorry.
Yeah,
want.
but I think
I'm
a
sorry for
remake
breathing
will
so hard.
be
That's
cheaper.
kind of nice there.
I don't want a new Babylon 5 with new characters playing, new people playing the same characters.
Yeah,
You know,
there are really big shoes to fill, but in a sense, that is what we're going to get with if the new show is ever made. Oh man, I would not like to be any part of that cast. Just the idea of match your performance with that cast that has been beloved for decades.
Mhm.
yeah.
Here's how I feel about it. This is an opportunity to allow JMS to basically create an alternate universe version of Babylon 5.
Well, I think this movie is set in that precisely.
What, the animated film?
Yeah,
No.
with the multiple timelines and multiple
Yeah.
possibilities.
That'll cover a lot of that, but I mean, the main characters for this are still set within the original Babylon 5 universe. In fact, one of the characters is a character that we've never really quote unquote met before. Uh,
Cool.
which is David.
Oh, right. They only talk about him, and I need to know what happened to him because they
What
only say, "Oh, and what happened to him was," and I was, but what did happen? Did he survive?
Well, we might get hints, we might get clues, but this is also, again, it's there is a lot to play with here, and my feeling on it is I'm all for whatever creator wants to do. Okay, it's their creation, and if JMS wants to explore or try to explore something slightly different and use characters that in certain cases are kind of similar but not quite, I'm all for that. You know, uh, again, go back and check uh, all of his Twitter posts about that because he basically explains a lot of stuff, and I was like a lot of you. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea to reboot it, and then I read what he was doing, and it's like, oh, Well, if that no, okay. Well, when he puts it like that, then yeah, I'd like to see that because it's not exactly a remake. There'd be no point in remaking. What you're doing is you're doing an alternate universe version of it. So some of the characters and some of the races will not be in the reboot.
No, the Drazi has to be on the reboot, man.
I don't know who's made the cut. All I know is, he's got a finished pilot script and he's ready to go. As soon as Warner Brothers gives him the green light and as soon as the strike is over for both the writers and the actors, he's ready to go. And I guarantee you, it'll be just by the very fact of its existence as it stands right now on paper is better than anything Kurtzman Track has ever accomplished up to this point right now.
Okay. Before we continue with this trend,
Yeah,
we have a super sticker from Darius. Is the giant pear with the coffee mug, which I so desperately need at this moment. And for him, I got one of my preferred moments in the whole Deep Space Nine. Here you go, Darius.
It's a fake.
Sorry, I held up something.
Well, Shinatsky, give us this bird.
That's unfortunate. And
Yeah.
Harlan would be having a field day with some of these fans, or at least people who think they're fans. He would be having a field day right now.
Yeah, some of the fans wouldn't be having a field day.
Yeah, but you know what? Even though they'd be mad, they'd at least have to agree that Harlan would have a point.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I really, really miss about not having him around, because he would be making some very salient points and very logical points.
Yeah. I think that, and this is just a fan casting. There's no chance in hell that this would ever happen. But Gal Gadot could be a very good Ivanova.
No.
Yeah, if she were willing to do a television series, yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think she could pull it off.
I think she can. She can. She has
a look,
very good range of facial expressions, and she can jump very fast, just like Claudia.
Mm-hmm. We don't know in what way this is going to be different. I mean, it could go from having certain characters be a different sex to maybe characters that seem similar but have a different name. Not again, one of the things that really caught my eye is that not all of the characters will be in this rebooted version.
Oh, this is an interesting question from Wolverine. Keith,
okay,
if you may.
Let's see. The question is, who could you see as the new Sinclair or Sheridan, if those characters are included anyway? That's a good question. I get the distinct impression, and this is just me, that a lot of it will be going a different direction. I can see personally Sinclair being the focus in a way that he wasn't able to be because of certain realities during the making of the original show, and playing up certain things that were kind of put on the back burner because the character of because the character of Sinclair wasn't allowed to complete everything or to do everything that he was originally invented for, because there would be no Sheridan if Sinclair had stayed on board Babylon 5. There'd be no need to have that character. But again, it's not like JMS and I have been talking about it, so I only have I know about as much as anyone else would know. But I
Come
think it
on,
would be
give us a Keith cast.
a
Come on,
Keith cast.
you
Okay.
can do it.
If I were to pick someone that I think could actually be an interesting fit, I would have to go with oh geez, what's that kid's name? There I am calling him a kid, and he's probably in his 30s by now. Oh geez.
It's previous work.
Uh his previous work would be on he was Angel in in oh wait a minute, no, that's the wrong actor. I'm sorry. Wait. It's wrong. It's very rare that I do that. But that would be oh, you know what? I do know. Uh Lucas Till. Yeah, Lucas Till.
Mhm.
Know that name, Lucas Till. He's the actor that was on the CBS uh, reimagining of MacGyver. He was MacGyver,
Oh, oh,
and I would have him as if you're going to bring back the Sheridan character, I would have Lucas Till as Sheridan.
mm. Okay. We have uh, an advice from Shenotsky to the producer.
Oh wow,
My
going all in, aren't you, Shinaski? You know what? That's fine. You know, um, I can't speak to that. You know, uh, the yeah, it. I would first of all, I would need to see a little bit more from JMS as far as what he's planning before I could pretty much come up with good actors to be on this rebooted Babylon 5. Um, uh, yeah, yeah,
mm.
that would be my. I would put that out there, Lucas Tell.
Okay.
So
I would go for, and hear me out,
yeah,
and don't hate me, but I would make
couldn't do that.
the guy who plays oh my god, Richard. I I I would like to see him as Jakar because Narns has to be big and physically imponent.
Hmm. So hire a
I
lot
would
of
go with that guy.
bodybuilders to be Narn.
Yeah,
That'd be different.
Yeah.
I could not hate that. You know, that actually kind of cool. You know, wow, look at you. Okay, John, since we've already heard from Martin, let's go with you, man.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by all the toys coming out.
Well, then let's talk about that. There have been some things that um uh there have been some things that have happened. I think I tried to say that at the beginning, where you have a few companies that have decided that they aren't going to show up as dealers, but and dealers making exclusive products. But there are people that are coming. There are companies that are coming, and
Yeah.
they will be there with some really cool. They are going to be there with some really cool things to sell. Now, the first thing I sent you guys, uh, this was from a tweet sent out by Steve Weintraub from Collider. That particular item will not be available until next year. But I'm telling you, if you are a Star Trek The Next Generation fan, you are going to want
Oh,
this. You are going to want this big time.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm seeing the picture, the video right now. Oh my goodness.
And the sound. It's got everything. It's got everything.
Oh, for those who were not watching, oh my god. Is the tricorder from the Space Nine. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's actually the medical tricorder used by Dr. Crusher in Star Trek: The Next Generation, and it works.
Fully interactive.
Yes, it works. I can't believe it. I mean, it's like, wow. You know,
How much would it cost?
that I don't know. That's not part of the video, but
139 probably.
it's
That's my
it definitely
guess.
works. And it has all of the bells and whistles literally included with it. This thing looks like this thing looks so good and works. This is something that you literally use on set right now. Okay,
Keith,
and it's a prototype.
Keith, this is important. I need you
Okay,
to check up your messages.
okay.
Okay, so John, well, this let's get the thing by the horn while Kid is busy. So, oh man, that tricorder is absolutely gorgeous. And did you see the Transformers, the Grimlock? Because I'm a Grimlock
Yeah.
fan.
Well, I have a bunch of tabs.
Oh my goodness.
Now, these are all the Funko Pop exclusives. Obviously, they've got a lot of their Freddy Funko because they always make Freddy Funkos. But they've got this 25th anniversary. Now, it's Funko's 25th anniversary, not Spider-Man's 25th anniversary.
Nice. Oh, and a steel box.
Yep.
Wow.
You get a coin and a pen and the figure all in a box.
That is a nice product.
And as you can see, I've already put it on my list. You know, they got a lot of anime characters.
Yeah, I could see that, but it's kind of redundant. Shanatsky. It's almost the same character.
Yeah. But they got this Wicket. That's on my list. They've got a lot of stuff. They've got a 2-pack of Rodimus and Galvatron
Nice.
from the animated movie. They've got a short round.
At
And
least
there's a Big Lebowski and a question.
nice.
So that's
Yeah.
all there. Let's see. And here's a slideshow. Let me see if I can shrink that a little bit so it fits better. That's a print that's going to be available. Online's only going to be like during the con or during it's like a limited time. And then of course you can get it in the booth.
So you better get to. Oh well. Mando's new ship. I liked it, but I don't think that it helps the character. That is
There's
nice
a McFarlane Batman. NECA TMNT from 3.
Yeah, that movie that movie exists.
There's like Dragon Ball Z stuff.
What is that?
That's Chuckles from G.I. Joe.
Oh,
that's their spy. Their CIA guy.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Yep. That's an ornament from Hallmark this year. I think that's kind of cool. Steven Spielberg with with the Dilophosaurus.
The scale is a little off, but
animated Wolverine.
Oh,
it's only $215 from Mondo.
Only. No.
Wow.
That I would like.
Wow.
There's some...
Okay. That's nice. That is really, 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 really nice.
Yeah. If you're a Spawn fan, yeah, that's an amazing thing.
That is a nice set.
The only way you can buy this set is if you're there and you get the QR code from the Hasbro booth.
Wow.
That has the link to purchase it. Yep.
Ooh. Dr.
That's
Jones.
a Super 7?
No, that's from Gentle Giant.
Nice. Oh.
That's from NECA. It's already sold out online, so the only place to get it is actually from the NECA booth. Mattel's got the
with
Jeep.
Malcolm.
Yep.
Oh, that is a nice figure.
That's another Mondo. Mondo makes the high-end action figures that cost like an arm and a leg,
but their Motu line is beautiful, man.
Oh yeah, they're amazing. It's $120 for the full set, or $30 a piece.
I would go with my draft.
Black K, the only character that I like from Mando, or from
Boba.
From Boba.
Booba
Fett, yeah.
Booba Fett. I know this.
Sandman. I think.
Mm. Oh.
Magic Carp. And the thing is, it's like a
Lego.
Yeah, it's like Legos. It's not Lego. It's the knockoff Legos, but from Mattel. But you crank it and it does the magic cart flop.
Interesting.
Soundwave pins from Loungefly, and you can also get them from Funko. We've already seen that as part of the Funko thing, and there's their Funko.
The recently maligned mother. Oh my God.
Well, that's not the only one they have of him.
No, they've also got the gold-faced, the gold-faced one from Quantum.
Okay, let me take over for a bit. I want to present something.
Well, there's something I've got to get to first.
Okay.
That.
Gojira.
Awesome.
That's from Super 7.
Yay, with little victims in his hand.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, now you can take over.
That is awesome, dude. Okay. Factory Entertainment is the name of the company. And last year, they had the Hypo Spray collection. They produced a box that include all of the different Hypo Spray injectors from Star Trek The Next Generation, and I think they even had one or two that were from Star Trek itself, replicas. So what you have is oops, hold on. Helps if I do this first.
Share it, yeah.
Yeah, helps if I share it. So hold on.
Factory Entertainment has on display this year.
What you have here is the actual replica here for the Next Generation Medical Tricorder. It is a prototype. It's not official to be bought this weekend, but it is a freaking amazing. And I will just say that out of all of the different replicas that I have seen, this one is the bomb. Look at that thing.
Holy crap.
yeah. And that is not a sticker, that's a screen.
Yeah, that's an actual screen. And it includes everything else that goes with it. So if you want to see it up close this weekend, you can.
If you're there.
It's there. But it's a prototype. But they're saying it should be ready to go by 2024. Okay? So that's all I got.
So, yeah, between that and the injectors,
Okay.
that makes the perfect gift for your nerd medical friend.
Well, I've got even more toys.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see it. You can share the screen now. You got it.
There's Rodimus and RC.
Mm-hmm.
For those fans of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. That's from Super 7.
Wow.
Oh my.
Obviously, that's from Mattel. Okay, that's it for that one.
Oh, there is one other thing that I sent to you guys.
Are you talking about the which one? There, she sent several good things.
Oh yes, he did.
I mean, we've got
the Aquaverse.
Actually, this is from NECA.
Oh, Bolton.
Yep.
It looks a little lighter than I remember him.
Yeah,
Look,
he looks a little small.
you
Well,
see
they've
on that
also-
screen, they also have the Ming
Oh,
and the Flash Gordon.
Yep.
Man, they even have the Jets. Well, anyway,
Yeah.
yes, that is awesome that they now have Volted
Yep.
because wow.
Brian Blessed. And you can still get it signed
Yep.
if you can track him down.
I'm sure he'd be happy to.
I'm sure he would too.
oh my goodness.
See, you got all these people going, oh, there's nothing. I'm not gonna go. It's nothing
Yeah.
to do. Look, you just talked yourself out of just
Oh no, it oh.
yes.
Wait till you hear the price though.
Mm. No.
$1,500.
What? They wanted in the where?
Well, the thing even fights, so I would say, yeah,
No. That's a
It's worth
little steep. That's a little steep.
dude, he's fighting.
I know.
By
I
its
know.
own.
I can't. No, I can't explain that one. I can't. I can't justify that yet. Sideshow.
Yeah, there's the Sideshow Quantum Realm Darren Cross. And then no, this is what they do.
Yeah. Now,
Oh my.
this is the Optimus that they had already released, and it goes by vocal commands. So you can tell it to transform. Well, when you say that, they both do it. These kids today are so freaking lucky.
Oh yeah, we had to do that we had to do that in our imaginations and with our fingers.
You kids today are so lucky.
You were making that transformation for like 3 minutes.
Well, right now, as we speak, the Hasbro breakfast show's going on. And we've got stuff coming out for that, like
Oh, the skull and everything.
See? Wait a minute. Who's that?
Oh my God! I want my Phoebe follow. I want my Phoebe.
yeah, no.
Yeah, you can have your Phoebe.
Yeah, you can have her.
Wow. That is nice. You know what I'd like to see NECA do next?
Yeah,
I would love to see NECA tackle Buckaroo Banzai. That's a lot of figures there.
You have nice.
But I think they can do it. I think they can do it. I'm surprised we're not seeing any, at least sort of pseudo ideas and toys for the upcoming Tron film.
Well, I do they have even an idea of what they want to do with the next Tron film?
Yeah, no. They,
Tron Ares. They're casting for it right now.
They are casting and everything, but you can have a cast and not have a
There's
a history yet.
Vizsla.
Yeah.
Well, if Tron were something controlled by Lucasfilm, I'd be worried.
Oh.
Force Awakens.
No, that is
Unleashed.
Starkiller.
Force Unleashed, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, brain fart. Yeah, that's
Hey.
Starkiller.
Yep. Hey, look. All this goodness.
Which you can get signed by Sam Whitworth.
Yep.
He does the voice.
Yep.
And it has its likeness.
Yep.
He's a good dude. I've met him. He is a total fan.
Look at all the heads.
Oh,
The
yes,
hands they
he
come
is.
with.
What?
These are black figures, so they have like extra hands and extra heads.
Mm-hmm.
You can swap out for different looks.
You know, Mr. Wentworth would be a great addition to Warhammer with Henry Cavill.
Oh yeah.
See, there's got to be a movie where you can just put in all of the real nerdy, geeky Hollywood people that understand it. What do you think you would get with a cast just filled with the real geeks and nerds in it?
Yeah, you would get a good series.
Well, that's what we were going to get with the Batman film from Ben Affleck, because it would have been Ben Affleck and directing, having written a really, really, really cool, very authentic Batman film.
That was throwing me away.
Black K? Yeah.
No. Seeing Starkiller with the saber in its upright position, that was the thing that I was.
Yeah.
Oh, that is a big, mean Wookiee.
Look, you go to something like this, you're going to spend the majority of your time just going gaga over everything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But here's the downside is you only have so much money. And so you gotta do the struggle, which is, do you walk by that table and keep walking and bet on seeing something else, or do you buy whatever is right there that you just found that's making you lose your mind right now, and just wow.
That is what you ask yourself. Do I really need 2 kidneys?
For those tuning in, we are just checking out some of the really, really nice nerd toys and other distractions at this year's San Diego Comic-Con. All of this stuff is available there. We're looking right now at the Star Wars Hasbro stuff that is just...
Oh, now we're at the Marvel.
Oh, geez.
Marvel
Look at
Legends
that.
stuff.
Look at this.
X-Men animated. See, this could be the best thing they've ever done, is put out a line of toys that look exactly like the animated series. You know?
Yeah, that's
See?
Shanatsky's got it.
Even I as a Batman the animated series fan have to say that this is nice looking. This
Look, the claws.
Yeah. Got the Wolverine claws up there.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I am not looking forward to the revival series.
No.
From Disney Marvel, because I know they're going to find a way of just even botching that one.
Yeah, but here's all the
Black Widow. And Hank with his jet car.
Oh, that Iron Man.
Iron Man Mark 1.
With his little antenna. That cap looks awesome. Grey Hulk.
Banner and original Hulk.
That's super sweet. Whoa, real Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Huh. Looks
Real
like
Forum, Real Destroyer.
Marvel and Disney actually want to attempt to make some money.
Their marketing guy's genius. Whoever set
Oh my God.
whoever set their booth up.
Yeah.
Look
Well,
at that big bazooka.
Again, this is Thursday, so the convention doesn't start until tomorrow. So they've set this. This is all for the benefit of other people who will have their own booths.
Well, and this is also for the media.
Yeah,
this is the breakfast event where they bring the media in and show off all their new toys.
Awesome. Yeah, read by nature. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I like that. I think it's a cool figure.
Detroit Steel. Wait a minute. Detroit Steel.
I am not familiar with it.
I'm
But
not
that
either,
is the
but I think it's cool.
that's the Obadiah Staines model, right? From the movie, it looks like it. Well, it reminds me of Obadiah Staines' suit.
Yeah, he's got Iron Patriot paint job. Maybe someone in the chat might know what it's from. But it's well done.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt about that. Yes, it's based on Obadiah.
I want that.
Ooh,
I want the Magneto
yes,
helmet.
yes.
Yep.
All right, that's all that one. Got some turtles going on.
I don't like them. Leather looks better than the turtles. Oh, look at that. Hmm. Now now we're talking.
Raph on a bike.
What?
And those are from the movie. Those are Tokan Riser.
Why am I just now hearing about this?
Hearing about what?
Kid?
Um,
Hearing about what?
Joe Manganiello and Sofia Vergara.
Oh yeah,
divorce.
Yeah, they're splitting up.
Ooh, that's gotta be tough.
Yeah. I guess he's just a little too nerdy for her. Because there are some nerd girls right now that are going, They're crossing Henry Cavill off that list and they're going right for Joe Man. Yeah, in my mind, Joe Manganiello would have been a near perfect Deathstroke.
Well, he was on the tracks.
But my big question is, with Joe Mann as Deathstroke, who would you have cast as Wintergreen?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that.
Oh, come on. Wintergreen is a very important character.
I know. But look at these statues.
Yes. Cyberlex Mall.
Yep.
And of course my girl Ahsoka.
Yeah, Ahsoka versus Darth Maul. You've got Captain Rex. You've got some more movies or some more show stuff down there. The show versions of Boba Fett and Ahsoka and
is that Cad Bane?
Mando. Huh? Yeah, Cad Bane. We'll get some closer looks here.
Oh.
This is Artifacts.
120. Nice.
It's reasonable.
Huh.
Oh, they're not a set.
They're two separate figures where they just have a matched base, so you have to buy them both. There's the Cad Bane.
Cad Bane. Oh, that is nice set. That I would like. Those three.
Like I said, that's the Rosario Dawson Ahsoka.
Yeah.
There's Boba Fett.
But he's in shape here.
Yeah. Funny how that works for toys.
It is funny.
Chrysanthemum is definitely one of my favorite characters from that series.
Oh, you don't like the bikers?
No. You notice there's no biker figures here either.
Beetle Grogu. Oh,
there's Obi-Wan.
And a 2 and a 3.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's more Clone War figures.
Oh, Master
Rex,
Yoda.
Cody, and Yoda.
I can't decide what I like, how I like the clones more, like realistic or.
The Yoda is what you have to buy all the other figures in that series to put together Yoda.
Oh, that is nice, I guess.
That's an iconic cover.
I remember that cover.
Something a little more silly.
Yeah.
Well, something for small kids. The Sandman helmet, I think, is going to be the big one.
Yeah. There's some Mega Man. There's Felicia, and they had Morgan from Darkstalkers. There's more Mega Man. There's a Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, who's the guy at the end?
Leon Kennedy? Oh, yeah.
From
Resident
Evil.
I'm sorry, I kept thinking of I kept thinking of the real Leon Kennedy. I was just like, oh. For a moment there, I was like, where?
Look at the details on the base. Look at all those expended shells and the expended magazines. Same thing with the Leon Kennedy.
Leon is John Wick in that thing.
There's all the Mega Man figures.
Wow.
What do we have here? Oh,
Stephen Lang is Wintergreen. Yeah, I could see that.
Stephen Lang would be a very good Wintergreen. Yeah. Well, Wintergreen is slightly older. Slightly. Yeah, slightly. He's older.
Well, we're getting into the anime stuff here, so Bloodsport.
Oh my God!
No way!
Don't put. Oh my God!
JCVD.
Look at his face. They got his face from the show, from the movie.
Yeah. Wow.
Very good sculpts.
Yes, the articulation is awesome. No, that is Bloodsport Wolverine.
The Golden Girls?
Reed.
Yeah, hang on. Reed by Nature's getting ahead here.
I'm sorry. It's just I saw the Golden Girls. It was just like,
Yes, they were.
They're here too.
Oh, the ghouls.
Ghoulies.
Oh, wow. Yep.
And those likeness.
There's the Double Dragon. I forgot what the boss's name is. There's the Golden
there they
Girls.
are.
3 3/4 versions.
Wow.
You know what they would say?
What?
Thank you for being a friend.
But True Romance.
Yep.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Wow. The Syndicate Collection.
Oh, wash.
Yeah, obviously this is the prototype, but
Yeah.
there's the fully colored one.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
With the boomsticks.
Pumpkinhead.
Oh, Pumpkinhead.
Wow.
That's an underrated monster.
Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Nothing like him.
I want that Ronnie James Dio so bad. I mean, Kiss is nice, but I was a Kiss fan when I was a kid. My adult phase is Ronnie James Dio.
Mm. Wow. Yeah, I'd go broke walking through there.
Oh, I would have to win the lottery to go there. Because I would insist on walking out with everything. Dragon's Lair.
Oh man. I rarely see something like that.
That's nice.
box.
Oh!
Oh,
I remember that I had one of those with it was Muhammad Ali when I was a kid. I had what, like 6 or 7 years.
these are what you call office toys. That
Yeah.
way, when the boss thinks you're working and you and your good buddy could start like recreating your favorite.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Oh, jeez.
Gargoyles and dinosaurs.
I wonder how Gargoyles is going to change once they start working the new movie.
I've heard that that hasn't been confirmed yet.
Really?
That Kenneth Branagh doing the Gargoyles movie. The source was Giant Freaking Robot. So
Oh, well then I take it all back then.
yeah.
Yeah. All of it. Take it all back. Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I should watch Gargoyles again.
Mm-hmm.
Got his pickles.
That is nice.
Yeah.
There's nothing about Thundercats, perhaps? I will be. I have been looking for a mammoth statuette.
You can see the actual size of that Alf there.
Yes.
It's not a big statue. Okay, that's that one.
Oh. The
Oh,
big
you know I'm
boys.
not skipping Godzilla
And Kong.
and Kong.
Hello there.
That is so nice. That is so very nice. Yep, that's what I heard.
DreamWorks Land.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Ready to bite into that Disney profit down there.
Pyramid Head from Silent Hill.
Mm.
Elvira.
Elvira.
That's a cool Conan.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bracera style.
Yep. Yeah, as you can see, we've got... Oh, there's the Thundercats. These are Mezcos.
There.
We're in the Mezco stuff now. We can skip the... Although, some of the classic Disney stuff's not bad. It's not $295 good, but, you know.
You know, the super strategies of Disney. We need more money, so we have to inflate the prices even more. Yeah.
I just want to say, first and foremost, to all the dealers, good job. You brought some good stuff. And second, are you trying to break me? Do you want me to go broke trying to buy all that stuff?
Man, I'm so happy I'm not there. No.
Yep. Spy Latte.
Oh my God, look at all the different mouths.
Fire Godzilla, pumped up from the nuclear bomb.
Did you say nuclear?
Within the concept of the story. So
it's the Heisei Godzilla.
Wow.
That's a better look at the that one. Look at the bloody face. Space Godzilla.
Actually, I'm going for a little more directional with the name.
That's Mulgara. The Godzilla dying from the I think that's from the when he's dying from the oxygen destroyer. Obviously, these are, you can tell because they've got the gray pieces that they're prototypes.
Yeah.
Some Simpsons.
Pooch.
Robot Itchy and Scratchy.
Yeah.
Treehouse of McBain figures. Troy McClure. Silverhawks.
That's big.
Okay. Yeah. At least they released them. I've been seeing CGI renders for this for like 2 years now. Interesting. The figures I saw, well, they were renders, were on matte colors.
Now, some of these probably won't come out because they're pending licensor approval. That's part of the reason why they show these figures like this, is to try and drum up enough from the licensor that they get the go ahead.
Okay.
Freaking Snarf.
Unfortunately, all the Thundercats are prototypes.
Yeah.
Except for Snarf. They had to make Snarf, I guess. And everything's got accessories now, too.
Oh, yeah, a ton of them.
Yeah, different faces, different arms, different hands.
Super7.com.
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, that one, I don't know what it is.
A lot of this stuff's from from the comics. I like how all the Turtles figures have pizza slices. And of course, Mikey has the box.
Chucky.
Batman the Animated Series too.
Oh my god, that Batmobile.
Oh, look at the Godzilla figures. Classic, original Godzilla figures.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, Ghidorah.
This is all Showa era figures. Obviously from Destroy All Monsters, as it says.
Oh my god, I have. Oh.
Kagorosaurus, Anguirus, Minya. The
Hello,
twins with
Decepticon.
Mothra. More classic Godzillas. Got the Smog
Hedorah.
Monster. Hedorah. King Caesar. There's the flying form of Hedorah. Sonia with Pyramid Head Nurse. A Chucky with different faces.
And the Crow. Eric Draven.
Yep. Ignore that pop up. I've got a
No man, that Batmobile.
tracking thing. Yeah, the animated series.
One of my favorites.
Josie and the Pussycats.
Wow.
Scooby-Doo.
They're scraping the barrel. Not that that is a bad idea.
Doc Nocturnal.
Oh, I lost connect.
Okay, that's all those. Wish they would have gotten some better pictures of the 66 Batman down there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that motherfucker.
And these have the cloth. They had the cloth
Uniform.
costumes on. Yeah. It's cool, Mikey. Leo, Raph, Donnie. These are the turtles that didn't come to play. Well, except for Mikey. Leatherface. Mike Myers. Freddy. Jason. Xenomorph.
Yep.
Yes.
There's just
Predator.
all kinds of really, really good stuff. I'm failing to see where any of this just points to the fact that you shouldn't go this year. Wow.
You even got the burn in the
burn.
hand.
But a question: who
Dawn of the Dead.
who make this?
These are
This horror
Mecha.
line?
Mezco.
Oh,
We can do without that one. Well, that one I
well,
like.
that is a must-have.
Black Suit Superman from Justice League. Jack Snyder's Justice League.
Yep. See, now this is what I'm talking about. These are the ones that I would definitely collect.
Oh, that's a Christopher Reeve.
Yep. Well, no, they're not Christopher. The way they were drawn Superman in the 90s made him look like Christopher Reeve. This is from the 90s.
No,
This is after Death of Superman.
Yeah, I was talking about the other one, the blue one. That's Christopher Reeve's likeness. That's his face.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty close, at least.
Wow.
Dark
Just
Side.
Oh,
now, see, that's worth it right there. Having Dark Side, having that next to your PC, your monitor.
no, that's a bad idea. You won't get any work done. Oh, classic Shazam.
See, Mr. Johnson? He's supposed to have hair.
Wow.
Oh, man, that was mean.
See, that's from my era, the era I like. That's from Mike Grell almost. I think that might be Longbow Hunters. No, not Longbow Hunters. No, he's not. It's not quite right. But it's that definite Mike Grell era.
That is a piece.
I know, right?
Carolina Kyle.
Wow. Just wow.
Can't have Joker without Harley.
Well, you can, but
You can,
it's not
but
the
yeah.
same.
But you should. Oh, I wonder if this Mr. Freeze detaches his head.
There's another Two-Face. KG Beast. Wow. Black Mask. Oh, I want that Dr. Fate.
Oh my god. Oh no.
You know me and
That's
Justice Society.
So beautiful, man.
Constantine.
Yeah.
Gotham by
Nice.
Gaslight.
Very nice.
Joker from Gotham by Gaslight. Now, this is not that crappy animated movie they made. This is from the comic.
Do you know that Joker reminds me of Jack the Ripper in Babylon 5?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Nice one.
There's
Oh
Christopher
my
Reeve.
god. Oh my god. The console of the fortress.
Suicide Squad.
Oh,
Keaton
it's
Batman. Thanos. Classic Shellhead. Wow, the Silver Centurion. Classic Cap. That's another one I want.
Doctor Doom.
Full Fantastic Four. Wow, Bishop. That's classic Bishop. That's not, this is all classic 90s X-Men stuff.
Mm-hmm. I think they're aiming for the nostalgia factor now that the new series comes out.
Morbius. How he's supposed to look.
Morbin time. Man, that movie.
Oh, that's a nice Doctor Strange.
Every time I see the Doctor now, I cannot see him dancing in my mind.
Yeah. Spider-Man with the web backpack.
Oh.
Black suit Spider-Man.
Oh.
Nice Magneto. Deadpool. Another Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2099. That's the.
I like that. I like that uniform.
We can do without her. Hello, though. Gladiator Thor, Gladiator Hulk, Black Panther, Daredevil, Moon Knight, how Moon Knight's supposed to look. There's the TV Daredevil. There's the John Bernthal Punisher.
Yeah, mini-me Punisher.
Iron Fist. That's more classic comic book Punisher. I think we're back to, they're covering some of the stuff we've already, they're just close-ups. Okay, we're back to where we begun. And I just noticed it's time to go.
Yeah, but Keith is a little busy.
I am back.
Oh.
Been getting lots of messages. Yeah, it's time to wrap up the show. I hope everybody enjoyed today's show. Going gaga over all this stuff from San Diego. Look, I want to quickly just say, first and foremost, let me just say thank you to everyone that tuned in. Memes of Destruction, Decepticons Cave of Toys, Penny, Darius Munchausen, Shinodsky, Adega Outlaw, Dragon Ruse, Joe's Atmosphere, Wolverine 626, Tree Rock Creations, Let's see who else. Deadman's Walking 55, D. Bud Martin, Read by Nature, Zax, and of course, John Martin. For me, Keith, have yourselves a better morning.
Have it.
Bye.
Bye.